Have a good solid box here. It's all strapped down, very well packaged. Of course, I guess shipping something overseas, it should be. I apologize for road noise in the background. I can't do a lot about that. This is where I am, and this is what it is, but we're just going to do the unboxing. Inside that box, we have another box. This is very well boxed. If you actually look at this, this is double thick cardboard, and we do have a puncture hole that went through the first layer. That puncture hole went through the second layer, and that puncture hole went into the box of the actual product. So something happened in shipping here, but this thing was dropped pretty hard, or something was dropped pretty hard on it to go through all those layers. Hopefully it hasn't impacted anything inside. I guess we'll open this up and then I'll go through everything afterwards. It's packaged very well in really heavy duty styrofoam. So it does look like the unit is intact, but take a look at it. We have the 120 volt charger. First off, comes in a Ziploc bag, and there's your plug-in. Let's see where the AC is. Next, it has a bag of goodies. Convenient little carry bag. There's a cigarette plug into what looks like an Anderson. I'm not super familiar with my plugs, but no, that might not be. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But it That is your cigarette plug-in. There's your standard US 120 volt plug-in. Goes to the power supply. Here's the MC4s. To that same plug-in here. I don't know if it says what the gauge wires are. "14 gauge wires, and that's probably 3 foot long. And here is another plug-in, this guy here, to this. If you can read that, we'll take a look and see what this plugs into. That's 300 volt, some kind of wire. Let's unwrap this thing. Nope, not yet. Hold on. And those all come with a labeled Velcro strap to hold everything together, along with the bag. And this is the little cover, which in my opinion is really cheesy. Doesn't feel very strong, but I mean it is. It's sewn. It's got its edges in there, but that's the little cover that was with the pre-marketing Indiegogo, and just for the people who contributed through that, they get this little cover that's about as flimsy as a garbage bag, a little thicker than that. Nothing substantial. It's not any kind of heavy-duty casing. We will move our accessories out of the way. It has the envelope, which is a 3-year warranty, which is only good for the backers. I forget, 1 year or 2 years what it's going to come with factory. And a little certificate. And the warranty card. My satisfaction is their concern. And that just covers warranties, replacements. It's a heavy piece of paper. I thought it was 2, but apparently it's not. What did that say on here? Potentially you're stuck with the shipping costs with some of these here. I'm not going to get into the details. Maybe I will later. And here's a user manual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. It's 14 pages. Frequently asked questions, etc., etc. I have not gone through this again. This is just an unboxing. Standard things, optional things, all the bits and pieces, and nibbles and bits and bits. That is what is in that envelope. Nice little trash bag it comes in. I can put that to use. 2 nice handles. Throw it out of there. There's the front. I'm going to take this off of this crooked tripod and do a quick walk around on it. It does weigh about 70 pounds, and it has so the handles here. The handles are nice. It's got your 2 wireless plug-ins. Those are 15 watts. And this is the front of the unit. Here's your AC plugs, control, regulated 12 volt power button. There's another DC out. That piece I wasn't sure about screws into there. And there's a 12 volt 3 amp. Those are barrel connectors. There's a 60 watt USB-C, 3 amp your regular USBs. Another set of 3 amps. Come around the side, and here's your vent fan. That comes down to another input for that 2-prong, and here's another input That's 58 volts, 500 watts max on that input. Around the back is your product label. Let that sit there for a second. Let y'all take a look at that. And now I'm going to turn this thing sideways. Another hole, another fan here. I would imagine the one on the left pulls in and the one on the right blows out, or vice versa. But here she is, and I'm gonna put her through some tests and see what I think. But this here is just an unboxing, and everything, it looks like everything is in the box and it's very well packaged. I will not discuss what a pain in the rear it was to actually take possession of this thing. Bluetti and UPS could have done a whole lot better. I had failures on both ends trying to get possession of this unit. Okay, I will see what she does.